Hi, today we're going to look at chapters 5 and 6 in Help! A Vampire's Coming! This Freddy book, okay? So in chapters 1 to 4, Freddy's been having nightmares because vampires and bad things come in his dreams. He's so tired, he falls asleep in class and on the bus and stuff like that. But his friend Jesse told him to put garlic all over his room, and then the vampires will not come. So we're going to see if that works now, okay? So his friend Robbie and him took not garlic, but they took garlic powder, okay? So let's see if it works. Vampires beware! Chapter 5. Good night, Mom. Good night, Dad. Good night, Freddy. Now remember, no getting out of bed tonight. I won't. Are you sure you don't need a sip of water? My mom asked. I'm sure. You're sure you don't need to go pee? Asked my dad. Because we mean it. No getting out of bed. No, I'm okay. Well then, sleep tight. Sweet dreams, they said as they kissed me. Oh, they'll be sweet, I whispered to myself as they started to walk out. So he thinks he's going to have great dreams. My parents shut the door and left me alone in the dark. I wasn't scared. I couldn't wait to go to sleep tonight. I had garlic powder. No vampire would get near me now. I waited until it was really dark and everyone in the house was asleep, and then I went into action. I opened the drawer where I had hidden the garlic powder, pulled the jar out, and twisted off the lid. P.U., I said, pinching my nose. This stuff really does stink. I started searching my room for my shark head flashlight. Yow! I smashed my pinky toe on the corner of my dresser. I let out a silent scream and started hopping madly around my room, holding my throbbing toe and whispering, ow, ow, ow. I found the flashlight in my plastic Halloween pumpkin and shined it around the room. Where do you guys think I should sprinkle the garlic? I asked Chompers, Eddie, and Bananas. Next to the windows, said Chompers. By the door, said Bananas. Under the bed, said Eddie. Thanks, guys. I hope I have enough to put some in all those places. He's sprinkling the garlic powder. I tiptoed around my room and sprinkled garlic powder under the bed, on the windowsill, and by the door. There, that should do the trick, I said, as I gave the jar one last gigantic shake to make sure I had used every last bit. I climbed into bed and hugged Chompers, Eddie, and Bananas. Sweet dreams, guys, I whispered. Ew, they all said. It really stinks in here. Sorry, guys. It's supposed to stink. That's what keeps the vampires away. I know. Wait a minute. I jumped out of bed, grabbed 3 clothespins out of my treasure box, and put one on each of their noses. I can't breathe too good, said Chompers. Me neither, said Bananas. Yeah, you can see their clothes pegs on their noses. Just breathe through your mouth, said Eddie. Mouth. Breathe through your mouth. I was so tired I couldn't wait to get to sleep. You guys don't need to keep me company tonight. I'm going to sleep like a baby. Good night. I let out a big sigh and closed my eyes. There I was, playing ball at the park. The sun was shining. The kids were laughing. Hey, I opened my eyes. It's working. I closed my eyes again and saw the park. Someone called my name. I smiled and turned to look. And then I saw it! A vampire! He was running after me. He grabbed me. Ah! I sat up in bed and opened my eyes before he could suck my blood. My heart was pounding. I grabbed Chompers, Eddie, and Bananas and shook them. Wake up! Wake up! Hey, be careful. You're going to make me throw up, said Bananas. You're going to make me throw up. Like this. Yeah, I'll tote my cookies all over the bed. I'll toss my cookies. It means... Sorry, guys, but it looks like it's going to be a long night after all. So, vampires. Garlic powder did not work. Chapter 6. That plan stinks. Ring, ring, ring. I grabbed my alarm clock and threw it across the room. It crashed into my dresser and fell on the floor. I opened one eye and peeked at it At least it stopped ringing. As I started to fall back asleep, my dad came into my room and started shaking me. Let's go, Mouse. Time to get up. Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. 5 more minutes, I said, yawning. I had just fallen asleep when the sun came up. My dad sniffed the air. They started coming toward me. Oh no, the garlic powder! I was so tired I'd forgotten all about it. I grabbed the jar and hid it under my pillow. Then my dad leaned over and started sniffing me. Freddy, I thought I told you to take a bath last night. I did, Dad. Well, something sure stinks in here. I don't smell anything, I said, sniffing the air. Then you've got something wrong with your smeller, because it really stinks. My dad plugged his nose. I can't stay in here anymore. Hurry up and get dressed, or you'll be late for the bus. Whew, that was a close one, I whispered to Chompers, Eddie, and Bananas. I hurried to get ready for school because I didn't want my mum to come into my room next. That day at recess, I went over to play dodgeball. I really love dodgeball. I am like the dodgeball champion. I'm always one of the last kids left inside the circle. But today, I was so tired I could barely move. I saw the ball coming right at me, but my feet felt as if they weighed about 100 pounds. Boink! The ball hit me right in the chest and bounced off my nose. Ha ha! What a spaz! You're out, spaghetti head! Yelled Max. I went over to the bench and plopped my butt down. Freddy, please be careful, said Chloe. This is a brand new dress, and my mom doesn't want it to get wrinkled. Chloe. Sorry, Fancy Pants, I said, and yawned. Wow, you must really be tired, said Jessie. You never get out. I am really tired. But I thought you were going to try the garlic. I did. It didn't work. It didn't? Nope. That's weird. It worked for me. How many pieces of garlic did you use? Pieces? I used garlic powder. Powder? Said Max, laughing. You were so stupid. Oh no, said Jessie. What? It only works with garlic pieces. How do you know? I told you. My abuela told me, and she knows everything. Well, no more garlic for me. It stinks. I have a dream catcher, said Chloe, and it doesn't stink. A what? A dream catcher. It's handmade by Native Americans, and they use it to keep bad dreams away. I hang it on the wall above my bed, and it catches all my bad dreams, so they can't get in my head. Where can I get one? I don't know, Chloe said, shrugging her shoulders. My aunt went to visit the Ojibwe reservation in Minnesota. These are Native Indians, okay, Native Americans, and brought it back for me. Great, that does me a lot of good. Why don't you lock your window? Said Robbie. My dad locks my window every night. That just seemed too easy. I reached over and hugged Robbie. You're a genius, I said. What would I do without you? So I think he's going to try to lock his window. And maybe more. Okay, this is Freddy. So, okay, take care. Bye-bye.